and welcome to Wild Outside Your Window, and today I'm going to be talking about my succulents. These have been around for about a year now. I've had some of them for a year and some of them I've just put in, and I've got some wood chip and I'm just going to talk about it, and I've got some succulents, the offspring and things like that. So these black grasses, they spread like wildfire and I think they're really beautiful. And these succulents, I think they're all beautiful, but I think one of my favourite ones is this one because it's just very structural, and I think it's got a really amazing top bit. And this bit here, you can't really see it, but it's ground cover. If you see there, it's got little pink flowers and they spread all along there, and that's going to look amazing. And also with my black grasses, in contrast, I've got like all of the greens, and I sort of go with the darker reds and then with the sort of lighter greens. And this one, it's very beautiful. It's got quite a geometric structure, I think, and it's got lots of offspring, and it's amazing. And also I've got rocks and different types of things like that, and they're just pottery and different objects that I think look amazing. Now I'm just going to show you something else. Oh, you just went down for a moment, there you are. I'm going to show you something else. This is a sedum, and they come in loads of different varieties, but this one has big, almost disc, overly pink flowers, and it can grow very tall. It can grow up to here, and I think it's quite amazing. And this one, actually, you can cut off of it, and you can cut the foliage and even the flowers and put them in water, and they'll grow and put roots out into the water, and then you can just put it up. This is what I did with, this is my second plant. So this year, or maybe next year, I'm going to take another cutting, and then I have all the offspring from my different succulents, and it's quite phenomenal how they grow and how they're able to just adapt to so many different habitats. So they can, this is quite wet sometimes, and they grow really well there. It's dry, they grow well, and they're just such hardy plants, and it's so hard to kill them, so that's why it's so nice. And also they look great, so yep. And I'm just going to show you how to take the offspring. So what you do, you get maybe try and find your biggest one, so on the edge, so you just get the biggest one. Here's the biggest one. You just pull it out, try and get as much as you can, pull it out fairly gently, but there we go. That is enough to grow into a plant, and all you need to do, put your finger in the hole and make a hole. You put it, hang on, just wait a minute, there's a trowel underneath there. There we go. You put it underneath there, and then you put it in, and then you just put some soil around it, and then the key to this is patience. So you've just got to wait for them to root. It might take a month, a couple of months for them to get nice big healthy plants, but I think, yeah, it's really nice. And also, since you last saw my garden, I've really done a lot, and I think it looks absolutely incredible. So if I just turn you round and show you, there you go. So here we are, going towards now. Last time you saw the veg plot. It was quite weedy, but I've weeded it, and I've also sown some plants, and with the tomato marmalades, which I showed you how to take from the pot and put them in their own pots, they've grown really well, and they're starting to grow. They're just doing really well. Here's my pea, and that has grown in such a short amount of time. It's grown so much. And here's a gooseberry, which I don't think you've seen before. There it is. And oh, let's have a little look at these tomato plants. Look at that, that's almost ready, and it's starting to turn red, which is amazing. And here we have my radishes, which are ready to pick. If you just see, they're ready to pick. And we just need to wait for a meal when we include radishes. Here's leeks. They're quite slow growing, but they have grown quite a bit. Here's carrots. They are in a seed tray and I planted them out. Here's my forgot the sweet corn. That's the sweet corn. There's an onion which I planted out, and there's my red beet. And here we have a new addition to my bed, a rose. It's called Iceberg, and it's beautiful. Here's something that was given. It's a big verbena and it will grow quite tall. A clematis, which I bought, and I'm so happy because I made this sort of climbing frame for it, so it can climb up, and I want it to cover it completely, and then it will grow with flowers. And then here's my eucalyptus, but it's a tree and it grows absolutely massive, so you've got to keep on top of it if you do get one. But here's an agapanthus, and it hasn't flowered yet, see there, but here they are in all their glory, white guara, and they are flowering, in contrast with my mini verbenas, which I'm so happy about. I also bought a white anemone, and it looks like that. Here's my Mexican daisy, and that is hopefully going to grow up this circle and sort of cover it, and that'll look amazing. Here's a primula, which I am so happy that I got because it is beautiful. It's actually in the primrose family, but the flowers have no sort of resemblance to the actual primroses. Here's a salvia. If you look, this is quite a different variety. It's quite big. It's called Amistad. So, and here's the geranium. I think you've seen that before. Here's another geranium. Here's Cosmos, which I bought, and there's a lupin. That's gallery. You should always get gallery because they're just better quality. Here's a fern, which I found in a field, and it's got the edges much lighter, and it looks amazing. Here's a geranium. It's like a more wild geranium, and there's my bleeding hearts. They finished flowering, and so has my purple poppy. Got an oriental poppy, and it's finished flowering, so I need to cut that back right down to the ground. And that is about it. Yep, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you soon.